What's going on, y'all? It's Monty back with another Mondays with Monty. And I lost the streak in consistency. I lost recording these on Sunday. I just had a busy day yesterday. I couldn't get it all done. But that's actually it's perfect because that's the topic that I wanted to talk about today. Maintaining consistency and remaining consistent. Because even now I struggle with consistency. I know some people may be like, what are you talking about? You know, like you release a lot, you do a lot what you can. But it's just the fact that sometimes I overload myself. Like I'm gonna be away this week, and I gotta do pretty much every single video that I have to drop, like today or tomorrow. Like why didn't I do this so much further ahead of time? Because now I gotta rush and get everything together and get everything going. So it's really something that I kind of struggle with because I've hit a level of consistency where I'm consistent in the fact that I'll post all the time. Like I won't miss a post. Maybe I will here and there, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to miss a post. But the thing comes down to getting those up in time so that I don't feel like I'm overwhelming myself with work that I got to do, on top of everything else that I'm doing. Because I never, if anything, I record videos a day before, if not the day of, like if I can. And the day of gets really tricky, but luckily on Mondays I got some extra time in the morning. So, but anyways, the maintenance of consistency. Sometimes it can be difficult to continue doing what you're doing all the time. Doing that for extended periods of time can be even worse. Like I know there's a lot of people who struggle with consistency. I mean, like I said, I struggle with consistency. And if you guys have any ideas in terms of maintaining consistency, keeping consistency up, leave them down in the comments because I definitely love to hear about that. But one thing I've really noticed is that once you start becoming consistent with something and doing it all the time, your standards for consistency go up. So like if you're consistently posting, what have you, 5 days a week, eventually you're going to be like, okay, I can do some more now. Once you have that level established, you're like, okay, I can do some more now. And once you start doing some more, you're like, okay, this is going well, this is good. But that next level, at least in my experience, that next level is a little more difficult to sustain. Like you can sustain the consistency that you already had, but going up to another level of consistency can be a little tricky. I'm at the level where I'm posting all the videos that I need to post. But what I want to do is I want to start posting my music every day. Or at least my content every day. Even if I got to repost the same video, I repost that, multiple times a week or something along those lines. Hoping that it catches on in some way, in some form, at some point. So that next level of consistency is what can be difficult. Because you already set the level of consistency, you set the bar. And even for people who are starting at the bottom of the totem pole, you set your routine, regardless of whatever you think you're inconsistent with or whatever, you've already set a pattern of consistency in what you do. Like your morning routine, that's a consistent pattern. Your whatever you do, like throughout the week, that's a consistent pattern. So even to break that and go up to another set of things that you're going to be doing consistency, even that can be difficult because it's just going to be an ongoing ladder of you wanting to do just a little more once you hit that level of consistency. Because a lot of people, they don't feel as if they're consistent with anything, but you are consistent just with the wrong things. And I'm in the same boat. I'm consistent with the wrong things right now, which is why I'm unable to post my videos every day and keep pushing the brand. Which is why I made all of these different types of content. Like I have different days where I post different things. It's setting myself a standard. So like if I'm setting a standard to drop Walk With Me's on Wednesday, I gotta have a walk with me for Wednesday. If I don't have that, then so set a standard. Like I'm gonna do this on this day at this time. Set that standard and keep setting that standard, and don't let yourself fall short of it. Because as long as you cannot let yourself fall short of it, the more you can do it, the more it'll just become habit, and you'll just be able to do it like this. You won't even have to think about it. But the issue always comes from trying to add more. That's the tough part. The issue always comes down to trying to add more. And that's what I'm struggling with. I know I was mentioning, a couple tips that might help, but that's something that I know I need to focus on, and something that I know I need to start building up a little more. So yeah, if you guys have any, tips, pointers, put them in the comments, because I'd love to read them, love to try to figure this out. Sometimes I act as if I have all the answers, but in reality I don't. Yeah, that's all I pretty much got for today. I almost was about to say thank you for walking with me. Wow. Happy Monday, y'all.
Man, fuck that humble shit, cause money love to flex. Will say I'm running shit, I let the money stretch. Could drop a couple hits, I still be unimpressed. What's on my bucket list? Eat until there's nothing left. These niggas playing possum when money come around. If niggas think they on some, I'm about to shut it down. I told them I'm the top gun, I'm about to double down. So boy, don't start no pride.